Nothing will make me put in more effort to complete it than just playing the game normally.
Wow. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, man.
I've heard that before.
You're tuned into the GOCast podcast, your one-stop shop for updates, news, tips, and community in the world of Pokemon Go. Thank you for listening.
No need to raid the closet to get ready for Fashion Raid Day.
Another electric-themed event? Talk about shocking. And more on this episode of GOCast. Hello and welcome to the GOCast podcast, episode 363. It's March 14th, which is a Saturday, and I feel obligated to mention that it is the morn. And it's not even just like technically the morning, it's 10 a.m.
It's 10 a.m.
We're starting 30 minutes later than we intended.
Yeah, we did start setting up at 9:30, so, you know.
Sorry, yeah, well, you know, hey, we're both sleepy boys, and we were both like, yeah, let's be optimistic. We could do 9:30. Anyway, I'm your host, Chris, and as always, I'm joined by my co-host, Kyle.
Hiya.
Hey, Kyle, how are you?
I'm all right. It's partially my fault we're here, but also, you know, it's community day, so.
No, it's a reasonable ask, and I agree. Good reason for it. So yeah, no, today is Score Bunny Community Day. We are eager to go out there and do it. We still have 3 hours before it even starts, so it's like no rush per se, but we got stuff to do today other than that, because Kyle, contrary to popular belief, we're adults.
Yes, unfortunately.
There are other things to do.
I'm reminded at least once a week.
Yeah,
my neck hurts for no reason now.
Finally, huh? Okay, wait until it's your neck and a shoulder. We like the combo hit. It's great. Yeah. Okay, let's talk about our goals from last week, which was, I think it was just including the All Out event. And what else is happening this week? But there was
we had the Ditto thing.
Yeah, that's right.
That started this week.
The Pokopia event.
Considering, Pokopia. Oh man,
yes.
Let's not talk about Pokopia.
Are you like super jealous?
I am,
and
so is my girlfriend.
I'm so sorry. Yeah,
we're watching Steve play online, and Kat's like, my partner's like, it looks so good. It looks so good.
Yeah,
can we afford a Switch 2? And I'm like, maybe.
If we save our shekels.
Let's go do our taxes and see what it looks like.
Hey, man, Kyle, all we got to do is we got to do one stream of it, and all of a sudden, that's a tax write-off.
Oh, boy, tax write-offs.
Some tax attorney somewhere is squirming, and another one is like, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, no, that Pokopia event, we didn't really talk about it. Actually, we didn't talk about it at all because it kind of came out of nowhere. It was sort of a surprise. It's been cute. Did you get your Dittos with your hats and your backgrounds?
Yeah, I did. They're very cute, but I'm not
very
like,
cute.
It's just is for me.
Oh, okay. I had a very positive experience with it. I think I've played a grand total of 4 hours of Pokopia, despite we're in opposite situations. Like, I'm excited about the game, but my gaming queue right now is so full that I'm afraid to do with that game what I know I need to do with that game, which is close myself away from the world for like 3 weeks and just play. I can't do that right now.
Yeah,
so
no, I also have way too many games I'm playing at the moment, but
yeah,
it looks really good. And it is currently the highest rated Pokemon game of all time. So
it is very, very, I know. We can say it's technically the best Pokemon game of all time for right now.
Speaking.
It pains me to say that because we all know the truth is that it's Crystal, but that's okay.
Crystal ain't even in the top 20.
I know, stop it. It's because people lack taste.
Consumers I think number 2 is X.
X version?
Yeah.
Over Y?
I think Y is like 4th.
I really hope you're not just making this up.
I'm not. I'm not making it up.
That tells such an interesting story right there. You know? Yeah, like it's so funny to think about, like, when you get those like sales numbers back for like red and blue and stuff like that, and like silver and gold, to see the minor discrepancy and be like, that's literally just the psychology of the color.
It's even farther apart. X is 6th, but it's a 1 point difference.
Interesting.
For whatever reason, Y has an 88 and X has an 87.
Really? It's
Yeah.
probably exclusives or something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Who knows? This is a Pokemon Go show. What are we doing?
Look,
All
Pokemon
right.
Go has not got a Metacritic rating, so
That's true. Well, it does. It's all of ours. It's a very critic score. Emphasis on meta. All right. We set some goals last week. Let's talk about them really quick. You want to get 150,000 experience. Did you do that?
I did do that.
Excellent. 15 kilometers on your adventure sync at the very least.
I did do that.
Nice. How much did you get? Like 20?
Like 18.
What do you
It was literally only like 2 more days, so.
Oh, okay. What do you average per week?
Just under 20 usually.
Okay.
Weeks
That's
I don't
pretty
move
good.
a lot. It's more like 15.
Weeks that I move a lot. It's like 2. Okay, great. For the pressure rising progress, are you close to your Volcanion?
I would not say close, but I'm on step 4. I was on step 2. So.
Oh, great. That is progress. Technically, that's progress. Good for you. So that's a 3 out of 3.
Yeah.
We're in our new era of setting reasonable goals.
3 reasonable goals.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how mine goes here in a second. Experience the all out event. I did. I went out there. I was all out there for a couple of hours, and it was like fine. I have some thoughts about this. I'm looking up how many eggs I hatched last week before my next goal, but I have some thoughts about this. And Kyle, I need you to. Did you actually get out and play any of it at all?
No, I didn't do any of it.
Okay. All right, really quick, because I have the eggs up. I wanted to do 50 eggs. I only did 43, unfortunately, but I did get over 25 kilometers, even though that wasn't a goal. That was nice. And then max out Schlendo Aegislash. I might have spent 500 regular rare candies because I thought that was a good idea.
500.
Yeah, 500 regular rare candies is only 5 XL candy.
Oh,
which is a bummer.
Oh
but
God.
I had over 1,000. I was like, this is a good time to do it. So I did that. And I sat there looking at the button to spend the XL candies because I have like 600, 700, something like that. And I didn't do it.
Oh my God.
I didn't do it. I was like, why am I? And I asked myself, why am I not walking this Aegislash? Why am I not walking this Aegislash again? Because I'm walking my Volcanion for the special research.
And you got to walk the Aegislash eventually.
I do. So that's going to be a future. I'm going to move that on to the next one. I didn't quite realize that I had quite that much work to go. So I'm gonna keep putting this on the list. I would like to do this as soon as possible, but it is going to require some more work other than just spending hoarded resources because I can't justify the Candy XL spending on that. I can't. It's not like it's 50. It would have to be like 200, and I'm not doing that.
I just want to remind everybody that Chris used Rare Candy XL on a Florges before its community day.
It was for PvP.
It was a couple months before its community day, but still.
It was for PvP.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it was not that many. It was like 50 or 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Stop it. It's not that bad. So I only did 1 out of 3. And the one that I did was literally just go out and play. So impressive. So impressive, Chris. Yeah, you kicked my butt. Okay. Do we want to check on seasonal goals? I haven't put any work into mine quite yet.
I've done one of mine, technically.
Oh?
So
which one?
I can't say because that's going to be for everyone to watch the Megapod in 3 months. But to know that I have thought about it, and I did attempt to do showcases, by the way. I entered 3, and I did not win any of them.
Stiff competition, or did you just have no good Pokemon?
Well, one of them was stiff competition. The other one, I just didn't have that great.
Well, that's rough.
Like I had a Pumpkaboo showcase, and I was like, okay, apparently not. Apparently, my XL Pumpkaboo was not
very competitive.
I got second. Does that count?
Wow. Wow. That was like at the county fair. You showed up with the second largest pumpkin. Good job.
The second largest pumpkin, but the second largest pumpkin is like, like one you like kind of heft with your hands. And then the largest pumpkin is the one that you need like a pickup truck to move.
Yeah, truck. Yeah. And then it gets put on rollers and slowly rolled off the truck. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay. All right. That's great news. What's even better news is the news section itself, huh? Let's do that. Yo, what up? It's the news. We've got 3 pieces of news this week, if you can believe it. The first one is actually something that I might have, because I made the cover art for the last episode have Gigantamax Pikachu in it, despite the fact that we didn't cover this news in that episode. I put it on there because it's part of the seasonal key art. And then the news dropped while this episode was coming out. So, anyway, we're talking about it now. Gigantamax Pikachu Max Battle Day is going to be Saturday, March 28th from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. It will be its Gigantamax debut. It will be in 6-star Max Battle raids. That's awesome. This Pikachu will be unable to evolve. This is a good thing. You don't want to evolve this. It would lose its Gigantamax status if it did. That would be bad. So it's also going to be shiny. That's great. Event bonuses include the usual smattering of things from Max Battle Day, including the hilarious collection limit increase to 1,600. When are they going to address this? When are they going to fix that? That cannot be right. You know?
I mean, it's still here.
Why is it not like 2,000?
I don't know.
Anyway, all power spots host Gigantamax battles. There's power spots all over the place. You get more max particles from power spots. All that stuff. Up to 3 special trades per day that's unrelated to max battles. But there you go. You still have it. And then on the actual day itself. Oh, I'm sorry. No, this is following up. Oh, no, this is just for the event window. I don't know why I got so confused. So from 12 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time, so this is for like the entire day, you get 2 max particles for exploring and quarter adventuring distance to receive particles. I don't know why I got so hung up on that. It's the same bonus we've had every single time. Chris, what are you doing? So yeah, it is what it is. This is not new, exciting, surprising, or anything. The only exciting part about this is the Gigantamax Pikachu. There's gonna be an event ticket for $4.99. You get a max mushroom XP and max particles, and another bonus for more max particle. Oh, sorry, more experience. Use the RSVP planner, go to the web store to buy it. You get a free battle pass if you do, so do that. And then the blog post reminds you that max mushrooms exist, and you should buy them and use them in that order.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Pretty simple stuff. Gigantamax Pikachu. Kyle, thoughts, feelings? Are we jazzed? Are you actually going to do this one?
No. I might remote one of them just to say I have it, but even that's a maybe. I feel the same way about Gigantamax Pikachu that I do about Gigantamax EV, which was not a lot.
Wow.
I don't get it.
What do you not get? What do you not get?
There's nothing here. I felt the same way when Sword and Shield came out and we saw these Pokemon forms. I was what?
He's
I
really
get it.
big.
It's the mascot Pokemon, but you couldn't do anything fun with it?
No. Kyle, he's really big.
Every Gigantamax Pokemon is really big. In fact, every Dynamax Pokemon is really big too.
Stop it right now.
So I am not here for this. I wasn't here for the long Meowth, but at least long Meowth is funny.
Wow, man. What is it like being devoid of all joy?
I like the fun ones. I like the
what is
interesting
an example?
ones.
What's an example of a fun, interesting one?
Gigantamax Centiskorch takes the long cat idea and does it so much better.
But it's not a cat, Kyle.
Yeah, I know. Instead, it's a centipede that gets like 10 times as long.
And that
is awesome.
Is cool. But it's not a long cat. Long cat deserves
But
time.
it's not. It's an evolved Pokemon. I don't like when the game just ignores the Pokemon's evolutions.
Okay,
it doesn't make any sense.
Now we're getting to the heart of the issue. Could you talk about your childhood a little bit? We could dig a little bit deeper. No, I mean, I agree. This kind of comes. Is this? Do you think this is part and parcel to like our like? Because we talked about this before. We definitely are. We don't like single stage Pokemon as much as Pokemon that have evolutions, with some exceptions. You know, I mean, like I love Drampa, but
Drampa's great.
Whatever.
The design matters a lot when it's a single stage.
Yeah, but like I didn't like Magmar until it got an evolution. I thought Magmar kind of sucked until then, to be super honest with you.
You thought even when it had the baby, when it had Magme, you thought still, no, this is not it?
No, I count that as getting an evolution. It just got a de-evolution, got a baby. That's
okay.
Fine.
Sure.
It was more interesting, but yeah, I didn't care for Magmar nearly as much until Magmortar came out. And I was like, all right, this feels, you're part of the club now. Like, you're cool. You know, you can sit with us.
I mean, well, but this is a side to the single stage conversation, because I still agree with that. But these Pokemon have evolutions.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So, like, do you think it's because it's so disrespectful of the thing that you think qualifies a real legitimate Pokemon in your mind that you hate it?
Yes. Pikachu is the slight exception because it's Pikachu. We know, like, nobody thought Pikachu was going to be Pikachu when the first games came out.
No, they thought Clefairy was going to be Pikachu.
Hence why Raichu exists. But, like, I don't know, you could have done something more exciting than make its tail yellow. So
it's yellow, it's got extra bends in it, and Pikachu is fat.
But not really. It's just
big chubby chew.
Sort of.
I will say the hand-drawn art of it plays up that portion of it more than the actual model does.
And it's just, but also in Go, it doesn't do anything. So, like, whatever.
Well, we don't know that.
I mean, I would be willing to bet that, like, Dynamax Zapdos will be better than Gigantamax Pikachu.
What if it gets like an adventure effect or something?
But it won't.
No, I mean, but what if it did?
It wouldn't make any sense because Gigantamax Pokemon can only do it in battle. So, like, I don't know. That's my issue with these, especially in Go. You have to do them because they are a form, but
right.
There's no reason to do more than one.
The Pikachu? Yeah.
Like, obviously, if you're a collector, I'm not saying to stop. Like, you know, go for the hundo, go for the shiny. But, like, fundamentally, in the game, there's no reason to go for more than one.
Yeah, unless you're shiny hunted, of course. Yeah. I got you. Yeah, but game wise, for sure, I understand. Because I would imagine, I would hope that our Pikachu candies will work for this one, and we all have plenty of those.
Yes.
So, yeah. Anyway, wow, we talked about this a lot more than I thought we were going to. All right, moving on to the next thing. Oh, look, this also has Pikachu in it. Would you look at that? Okay, a shockingly good time awaits with electric-type Pokemon and more. Ooh. This will be Tuesday, March 31st. It starts, I suppose, Tuesday, March 31st at 10 a.m. and will run to Monday, April 6th at 8 p.m. local time. Event bonuses: you have an increased chance of encountering shiny Pikachu, shiny Chinchou, and shiny Dedenne. Wild Pokemon include Pikachu, Chinchou, Dedenne, Palmy, and more. If you're lucky, you might encounter shiny ones. Those can all be shiny. There's going to be Spotlight Hours. See? They did this. They did the thing we said they were going to do. Spotlight Hours. Here it is. 6 to 7 p.m. on the following days. March 31st through the 6th. One Pokemon per day. Starting with Mareep, then Pikachu, Magnemite, Chinchou, Palmy, Dedenne, and then Joltik. Wow. They did the thing.
They did half of the thing.
What do you mean they did half the thing? Oh, yeah, there's no bonus.
The other half of Spotlight Hour was the bonus, which is what people definitely cared about more.
Yeah, no, I suppose that's true. Yeah, good point. All right. Field research task encounters will include Pikachu, Magnemite, Mareep, Chinchou, Joltik, Dedenne, Palmy, and a Alolan Raichu. If you're very lucky, good luck on your chocolate bunny hunting. There's a Go Pass for this event and a Go Pass Deluxe. The Deluxe starts at $4.99. There's that. Great. Feature Pokemon and rewards. Complete past tasks to get encounters with Raichu, Chinchou, Dedenne, Palmy, and more. Ultra Balls and candy. And the Deluxe Pass gets you an avatar item, additional encounters, rare candy XL, and more. There's milestones too. Instance activated, lasts longer, catch candy, catch Stardust. And of course, if you buy the stuff on the web store, you get if you buy the base Deluxe Pass, you will receive 10 Ultra Balls, 5 Max Revives, 1 Premium Battle Pass, and 5 Max Potions as a gift with your purchase, which is pretty good.
Okay.
Yes. If you get or stock up on the essentials The upgrade with a web exclusive Go Pass Deluxe, a shockingly good time Ultra Box. They don't say the price. This is why I'm laughing. Go Pass Deluxe, a shockingly good time plus 6 ranks Ultra Box. So this is if you have to buy the Deluxe Pass, and then they want you to buy the box that gives you the ranks aside from that, like in addition to it.
Well, the first one you read is also the Deluxe.
Right. It's the regular Deluxe,
So
but this one,
there's Deluxe and then there's the Ultra Box Deluxe.
this one is an upgrade to that premium upgrade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one costs $6.99.
Yes.
Just to be clear.
Oh wait, no. The first one is $4.99, and then the
the one you read with 10 Ultra Balls, 5 Max Revives, 1 Premium Battle Pass, 5 Max Potions.
Yes.
That's $6.99.
Oh, you're right.
Because that includes the plus 6 ranks.
Put pricing up in the article, and then they explained different versions of it and didn't get prices.
Yes. And then the second one, the Ultra Box that we have not read, does not have a price. We don't know how much that one is.
Okay, so $4.99 for the ticket, $6.99 for the ticket, some ranks and some goodies, and then an unknown amount for even more ranks and even more goodies.
Yes.
This is why we never talk about this stuff. It's just so...
It's double, by the way. The Ultra Box is double the rewards of the first one.
Yeah.
20 Ultra Balls instead of 10, 10 Max Revives, 10 Max Potions, 2 Battle Passes, 1 Incubator, and 1 Super Incubator.
Oh.
This is probably going to cost like $15, just to be clear.
Probably. It doesn't sound like a good deal, though.
No, not that one.
No.
The first one, maybe. But even then, that's pretty bad. Okay, I got to ask, because that's the end of that article.
Please.
This, just to make sure I'm current with all of our stuff, this is the first pass we've had now for an event for this new season where they said they wanted to do more passes, less tickets.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How long do you think this pass is?
Probably just the event, probably.
No, like the pass. How long do you think?
Oh, this event is 7 days, 6 days, 6.5-ish. I'm gonna go with 100.
You think it's gonna be 100?
I think it's 100, and then I think it can go up to 200 with bonus Stardust.
Oh, I think it's gonna be like 60.
I either see 100 then to 200 with bonus, or 50 then to 100 with bonus stuff. Yeah, 60 is a good number too, because the breakpoints of like 10s and 20s.
I feel like it's 60. I think the pass that we got for free when we went to tour in LA was 60.
Yeah.
I don't know. Just 6 days is not enough time. Like,
yeah, it does include a weekend though. And so over the weekend, they might do the whole unlimited ranks thing.
Yeah. I'm not feeling it for the pass situation here. So we're going to see.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Any other thoughts besides the pass? You gave your thoughts on Spotlight Hours and how that's like cool, but kind of sucks.
This crosses over April 1st. So,
Oh, yeah.
That they sometimes do fun stuff and go on April 1st. So maybe something will happen with that.
And it is going to be Pikachu on April 1st, Spotlight Hour.
Pikachu Spotlight Hour. So, maybe keep an eye. Sometimes Niantic surprises us. Not often, but
it'd be really funny if on April 1st it was supposed to be Pikachu, but they put out Slowpoke or something else instead.
What if instead of Pikachu it was every Pika clone? Spotlight Hour of like 10 Pokemon.
What if instead of Pikachu it was every Pokemon except Pikachu? Yeah. Which would have been a wild thing to suggest prior to last weekend. But now we know. We know it can be done. That's right. Okay, let's move on from this. Oh, I don't think I really gave my thoughts for the All Out event. Did you want to talk about that really quick? Did you have any thoughts?
If you want to talk about it.
I saw a lot of posts online of people being very positive about it and having a great time and being like, this was great. I spent so much time this weekend out playing Pokemon and having legendary Pokemon run for me all the time and not really seeing anything I was looking for in particular. And yet they had fun. Anyway, you can tell what my opinion is. I think that while it's a very cool idea in concept, I think it is far too overwhelming for it to be constructive in any way whatsoever.
This is just from my experience of seeing everybody talking about it online and the concept of it.
Yeah.
You know what I think that event kind of represented though? This event was awesome for a super casual or for a person who just likes to play Go for whatever. But somebody who dedicates like a lot of time to Go, this probably felt really bad.
Yeah.
Because you're like, you see all these legendaries that you can't get and that that it would like be pretty impactful to catch. And yeah.
Yeah, I just don't think it was healthy. I think it was fun, but I don't think it was healthy.
Okay.
For the game, for the players, for anybody. Am I pulling the Kyle reverse card this time? Do you
well, I don't disagree. I don't.
Okay.
I just didn't play it, so I can't like really weigh in.
You know how it worked.
Yeah, I think it was kind of neutral overall.
Yeah.
I think the idea of legendaries spawning in the wild is really fun and it like creates a very interesting dynamic. But if you can only catch 1 in 100 of them, it doesn't actually matter.
There just was no way to min-max.
It's only a feeling.
Yeah.
It's only a feeling of, hey, this is interesting. But like, then after you're like 20th runs from you, you're like, I went out here to play for 8 hours. What am I doing?
Yeah, I feel like the differential is if you leave to go play with an expectation, you're going to have a bad time, and if you leave without one, this was fun. I don't know if it was incredible, but I think it was different and fun if you didn't have an expectation. But as somebody who plays purposefully and intentionally at certain times, just wasn't for me.
Yeah. I agree. And in the grand scheme of things, somebody who's actively like trying in Go in a lot of ways, you've already rated all these Pokemon.
Yeah.
And I know it's a free to play versus paying type of aspect, but I'm talking like you can do 1 remote pass for each of these Pokemon when they're in the raids for free, and you would have had a better collection than what this event probably gave most people.
Well, not remote for free, but yeah, you could have.
Well, no, I'm saying if you used your Pokecoins that you got for free on remote pass every time there was a new legendary, you would be in a better position than this event put you in.
Definitely, yeah. But what you're describing is something that takes a long time, like over years to do.
Yeah, but like you left this event not having that progress anyways.
That's true. That is true. Okay. All right, now that we've said our piece, let's move on to our last piece of news here. For Fashion Raid Day, not Fashion Week, folks, just a raid day. Saturday, April 4th from 2 to 5 p.m. This is actually, I don't know, I'll withhold judgment. Event bonuses: the following Pokemon wearing fashionable costumes will appear more frequently in raids: Butterfree, Diglett, Dragonite, Wooper, Sneasel, Curlia, Absol, Shinx, Croagunk, Blitzel, and Minccino. Receive up to 6 free raid passes from spinning photo discs. Event-themed Pokemon appearing more frequently in raids are also more likely to be shiny. There's an event ticket for $4.99. You get 14 raid passes, 50% more XP, and 2 times Stardust from raid battles, the usual fare. And you could buy it in the store for the same price, and you get a premium battle pass.
Yeah, that's an event.
That's an event.
That's a lot of Pokemon in raids, I'm not gonna lie. I get the idea behind it, but 11 Pokemon in a 3-hour window, it's just like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
I think it's just their way of increasing the surface area of accessibility and opportunity for these Pokemon. Because I'm not convinced that this is going to replace Fashion Week. I don't think it is. I think it's like a half birthday.
I think it's this is gonna sound silly, maybe. I think it's almost a kind of way of sunsetting some of them. Because there's now 11, and if we do another Fashion Week and they add like 2, we have 13 Fashion Week costumes. They can't run them all every Fashion Week.
That's true.
So maybe this is like, hey, here's old Fashion Week stuff in I don't know when we usually do Fashion Week if it has a time period. In July, you're going to get another Fashion Week, and you're only going to get 4 of these returning. So
yeah, that's not a bad point. All of these have been around several years. Dragonite, Butterfree, yeah, the Whoopers 2 years.
The Krogunk as well. So
yeah, yep. Nothing else. There's really nothing to say about this event. If you want these, go raid them, and if you don't,
do it. And also, this is one of those times where this ticket is easily worth it for people because it's really easy to do 15 of these raids.
Yeah.
It's not like a legendary raid day where you got to plan to do 15. You can just go do 15 of these.
Yeah, you can just do these by yourself. It's not a big deal. You don't need a team, provided you're not trainer level 20 or something like that. You can go do these, no problem. And that does it for the news. So I suppose, Kyle, it's time for us to take a quick little break. And then when we get back, it's PokéPoll time. Finally, after 2 episodes of trying to get to it.
And we're back with PokéPoll. And our last PokéPoll was, what is your main goal for Go Tour, or what was your highlight from the event? First response from Sound, they said, Chris, Kyle, I'm glad you had a good time at LA Tour for the most part. That it was, in fact, fine. I'm super jealous that Kyle got 3 shiny Honedge. I target focused that till that little sword, and I got nada. But I did get like 2 fairy background and 2 dark background ones. Yay! It's my partner's favorite, so I was really gunning to get it for him. It's like roses, but don't die in a vase. Exactly.
Yep.
Anyway, my goals for tour were to complete the decks, check. Get the megas I was missing, check. Help my community ambassador and do a stamp rally, quote unquote, check. And help people get some Furfrou Kabuki cuts, check. And have fun with some new friends, check, check, check. I had a bonus goal of shinies, but my luck, I never get them all, but I did get some. As far as cool highlights, I think the most fun was a Tyrant overworld encounter that both me and my friend clicked on. Ooh. Both of us got it as a shiny, same CP, same gender. Shiny twins. We love those.
We do. It's cool.
See? Oh, I just keep reading, apparently. It was so cool. We named them Twin and Twin Junior, respectfully. In addition, I still had some eggs in the incubators afterwards, so on my Monday morning walk, I hatched them and got a 4-star Clefkey.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so tired after the road to... Yeah, I booed that. I'm so tired after the Road to Kalos event, and I definitely didn't do any late night raiding. I wish I had known they were going to do that, so I would have just done half-day mega raiding and then late night raiding after lunch or dinner or something.
Yeah.
Every night of that week, I did a slow cooker meal because I knew I was going to be too tired to cook when I got home. There were some nights I actually needed to do them for either the energy or the candy, since I've taken a few breaks here and there with the game. Finally got my primals.
Nice.
Jinx. I'm just glad it's a Kanto event next, so I can sleep in on Saturday.
Smooch 'em.
Wishing you all the shiniest of vibes. Very respectfully, Sound. Sounds like a really successful tour.
Oh yeah, I feel like
so sorry about your lack of shiny Honedge.
Yeah, that is a shame. As we sit in our our cloud palace. Yeah. No, but I am a little jealous that you had motivation through the Road to Kalos event. That's what I wish I had, but I didn't have any.
Yeah, but it also sounded like they had catching up to do. So
yeah, I mean the motivation was there.
That's
definitely
that's good motivation, especially when something like primals or like the Cure and Black White are in raids and you need those too. Like that can be really good motivation if you care about the game. So
I was so mad that I again every time Lugia and Ho are out, people send me Ho raids. Guys, it's like you don't know me. Where are my Shadow Lugia invites? Is nobody doing Shadow Lugia ever? Anyway, good job, Sound. And this is an example of the sort of answer we were looking for. That sounds awesome.
Next response is from Lemurio, and they said, "Hi, Chris and Kyle. While I was not at the Go Tour event, my highlight was actually surprising myself with when the Kalos Platinum Medal suddenly appeared. I hadn't realized Hawlucha was the only one from the region I lacked. Not even that it would hatch nor even that it would hatch for me.
Oh my gosh.
So that was a great surprise. My other was seeing Shiny Honedge for the first time while listening to GoCast. Where you guys talked about your Shiny Honedge.
Hey!
I hadn't considered what it would look like, and holy Guzzlord, read it out is so awesome.
Yes.
So although it was low-key, I didn't feel like my minimal effort was rewarded in kind or more. Thanks for all your good vibes. I'm pretty sure when I listen and play, I get something cool every time. This was no exception. Hey, congrats on the Shiny Honedge. It's such a good shiny. It's a top tier shiny. Just
yes.
Even like my love of the Pokemon aside, it's such a good coloration for it. So
agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And congrats on the Kalos Platinum. One more down.
I'm a little hung up on the fact that they keep getting good things when they're listening to the show. Maybe we should start putting that into our marketing that we don't have.
maybe we need to listen to our show when we play.
It's right. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do need a listen while you play thing. Yeah. Jeez. Okay. We have a voicemail from Saramanda as well. Thank you for amending this at some point in time, Saramanda. So here we go.
Hi GoCast, Saramanda here.
Hi Saramanda.
So my Go Tour goals. So I wanted to have 1,000 empty spaces in my Pokemon inventory because nothing is worse than so much stuff is happening at this big event and then your Go Plus is like buzzing angry at you because it can't catch anything. So 1,000 spaces made it so that I didn't have to do any serious maintenance during the event. I could just auto trash certain things and keep it moving. Another goal was I wanted to make use of my 6 special trades each day. So beforehand, I messaged anybody I thought I might see and did a little like, what do you want to trade conversation? Because if they wanted to do something more complicated than just swapping a Xerneas we just rated, then I would like to talk about that beforehand, not in the middle of the event, because that is not the time for me to like look at people's inventory.
Especially Saramanda, she's playing like 5 games.
And then another thing, field research. So I like field research, so my auto spinning of the stops was off, so I could spin every stop manually and see what research I got.
Oh man, nice.
Because I did have a trade lined up to get a shiny X from someone who went to the in-person one, and they had like 4 of them.
What?
So they were like, sure, you can have one. I was like, cool.
What?
So I wasn't as focused on trying to do the research for an X, because that was spin 12 different Pokestops, which is kind of a big ask. But the field research, do a raid, get a Honedge, I was calling those out. It was the task changed every hour, which was good, but also kind of annoying. So like, whoever was walking with me, if they knew, they could get the task then, but then, it'd change. I got a shiny Honedge for one of those tasks. That was great. Because I didn't raid any of them.
Sick.
I was only raiding legendary Pokemon. And, megas until I ran out of Link Charge Energy. Anyway, the other during event goal was I wanted to get a shiny Klefki or a shiny Hawlucha. Because, regionals are just rare in general. I walked 55,000 steps and hatched 120 eggs over the weekend. Did not get the shiny. However, I did hatch a Hundo Hawlucha. I guess that's something.
That's good.
And I do now have trades lined up to get the 2 shinies. So I guess it kind of works out. And finally, so my main event highlight. On Sunday, a friend arrived at noon. And he immediately was like, let's eat. So we went to eat at a ramen place. And so the lunch was the only time I remembered to take a group photo of everyone. So that was nice. And the other thing was I kind of jokingly told my friend, like, please come play in my downtown area so you can tell me to eat. But I was also half serious because I probably would have forgotten to eat. And Sunday was a long day because I actually played all 8 hours because, desperation to hatch the shiny regionals.
Yeah.
So that happened. And also, they had a friend with them, and their friend plays Monster Hunter, and they were HR 243. So
there it is.
Peace. Sorry, Amanda.
Oh, guys, also, if you play Monster Hunter, listen to Monster Hunter Nowcast, which Sarah Matter hosts with her co-host, Maxitron, who's also been on the show. Well, voicemail you've heard before. Okay. We got to talk about this cross-promotional stuff. We got to be better about it. I think a Hundo Hawlucha is still a fine get. We're going to get the Mega Hawlucha at some point in time, and then you're ready with a Hundo. So that's pretty slick, Yeah. 55,000 steps is a lot. That's a lot.
And it's a lot.
That's a bunch. Mm-hmm. Yep. No other input, Kyle?
No, that's it. I'm glad you got the shiny Honedge off of a task without doing any raids.
Yes, that is fantastic. That's fantastic. Although I will say I do have a little bit of umbrage with the comment of I'm only rating legendaries when Honedge is like an honorary. It's not pseudo, but it's cool enough.
Look, some people just will not do 1-star raids for the chase shiny.
It's just I don't get that. I don't get that.
Look,
it depends what it is.
I can't talk because I've done it 3 times now.
I know. You've been like a case study 3 times at GoFests. Oh my god. Axu, Gibble.
I did the Dino. Dino and the Zigzagoon in the
I forgot about the Zigzagoon. I forgot about the Zigzagoon.
Yeah.
Oh my god, isn't that a little embarrassing now they're freaking everywhere?
Yeah, I mean a little bit, but that's okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I don't feel like I see them as much anymore. They used to be like,
but it was
hatched.
Zigzagoon. It had a hat on it.
It's true.
It had a hat on it.
It's very cool. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much, Sarah Amanda.
Okay, so this week's PokéPoll is: how do you feel about less tickets for events in favor of more Go Passes?
This is allegedly, by the way, because we saw a healthy serving of both in these recent events.
Yeah. This is what they said, but not what they're doing.
Well, I mean, they're putting Go Passes and stuff.
They are putting Go Passes, but I don't feel like we've gotten less tickets, personally.
No, I think we might still be in a transitory period.
I feel like every event that makes sense to have a ticket has a ticket that previously applied, still has a ticket. Tickets for like, here's a timed research paid ticket seem to be replaced now with Go Pass tickets instead.
Yes. But even if we aren't seeing it demonstrated quite yet, how do you feel about the concept?
I think I already kind of weighed in on this earlier.
Yeah, you've talked about Go Passes a bit, but could you give us from this one particular talking point? Can you give us your take?
I think it's too many. I think it's too much, and I already think that the monthly pass is too much, and I like when the passes are more hefty in length, more significant. So nothing is going to get me to go do a pass for the shocking Abound or whatever it's called. That's the name. A shockingly good time. There you go. Nothing will get me to do a Go Pass for that.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing will make me put in more effort to complete it than just playing the game normally.
Wow. Only a Sith deals in absolutes, man.
I've heard that before. It's that's just kind of where I'm at in those regards. I've
heard that before. That's good, man. Okay. Because you said last time, I do remember you saying like, I wish we just had a seasonal long one and instead of like 15 tiny ones. I hope we just had a big one. Yeah. Like a masterwork Go Pass.
Make it more substantial. I don't know. Make you have to make decisions during the pass for rewards.
Oh my god, I don't like making decisions.
Like, do you want a Go Pass from this reward, or do you want a star piece or something like that?
Yeah.
I just
shout out to Lachlan.
There's no Go Pass that I will buy that's not for a very specific, very major event.
Okay, so for this All Out one, which had a Mewtwo at the quote unquote end of it, how did you navigate that?
Well, I'm choosing not to include that because it was part of a 30th anniversary, and so it kind of gets a pass on whatever the heck they wanted to do with it.
Yeah, but it was still a pass.
Yes, but it was a significant event. Like, even if maybe the moments of it wasn't, it had all the legendary spawning and stuff. So it's passable, although I did not buy it. But I didn't have any issues with it at all.
Did you get your free Mewtwo?
No.
Really?
I didn't play the event.
So it didn't take very much to do it. I mean,
no, but like I wasn't doing raids. Like if you do raids, you crank out levels like nobody's business.
I also didn't do any raids. I
if you hatch eggs, you crank up out.
I
think
did
there's
do
no,
that,
45 eggs right there is probably half of the pass by itself.
43.
Basically.
43
Yeah.
eggs.
Okay. Well, you know what. But it continued past the...
But the pass also, you could use the pass to complete itself. Like after you got past a certain rank, you just because it was all just encounters,
which is my least favorite.
I know.
Response. I swear to God. I opened it and I saw that I had like 18 encounters and I closed it. And I'm like, no. Not doing
this. So I was really hoping, man, I should have asked you earlier and maybe turned you on to it a little bit sooner. I was really hoping you were gonna be like, yeah, man, I did all of it and I didn't claim anything else other than the Mewtwo. That's what I wanted you to be. I'd be like, no. It was that and Gengar and I was out. Like
100. If I had completed it, that's what I would have done.
Yeah.
I will have you know I did not catch any of the Pokemon of what I did complete.
Wow, dude.
Like
wow.
I got like rank 30 or something like that.
I suppose you're not even getting the evolved forms. The evolved forms are on the premium track, so you're not even getting the Gengar too. Yeah, no, that makes sense. I did it. I got all the way to the Mewtwo before I claimed anything.
Yeah.
And I was like, I could have used this pass to complete the pass, like I just said. But
that pass was fine. I don't like Pokemon encounters in the past, but that's like a me personal thing.
It's just a time thing, yeah.
In terms of passes, this pass was awesome. If you were not a day one or I've been playing for 5 years type of player.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And I can totally accept that.
I have a couple of critiques. Missing the middle evolutions, I understand, felt necessary in order to make the pass the length that it was and be reasonable, but it did feel a little bit bad. I will say, strange that they put Eevee in it and then its corresponding evolution was just Vaporeon and they didn't have a Jolteon and Flareon as well. I don't know why they chose only Vaporeon.
Maybe it's just for its Go relevance.
Perhaps. It felt strange. It felt like an exclusion on purpose instead of out of necessity,
Yeah.
It's like either don't put any evolutions in there or give them all. Because how do you choose?
Yeah, the unfortunate fact is that it was just with the way the pass is set up, you really only get sets of 2.
Yes.
Because then otherwise you give the free pass Flareon and the paid pass Jolteon, and you're like, what are we doing here?
The way the arc was set up, you only get sets of 2.
Yeah. Wait, no. They were there. All 3 are here.
Are they?
They were just like 5 levels later.
Oh, they are? Really?
Jolteon was paired with Snorlax and Flareon was paired with Aerodactyl.
Oh, thank God. Oh, I haven't claimed those yet. I'm like working through the middle of it right now. What I was about to say earlier, and I just kind of abandoned bringing it up, was that I went to Mewtwo and then I started cherry picking. I did Legendary Birds, Dragonite, Aerodactyl, Ditto. I started shiny checking things. I'm like Tauros, Scyther, Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is a good one to pick up. I have 37 left, and they're all in the middle, including those 2. So, okay, good. All right, I rescind my critique. At least that one.
Oh man, okay,
that's silly. Okay. Anyway, my answer to this, really quick, before we pose it to the listeners, I'm in favor of Go Passes. I like Go Passes a lot better than tickets. Tickets aren't always great because they're not in your face, so you can forget that you have them active for some events sometimes. But Go Passes will constantly remind you that you're working on it and stuff. So I think the return on the money that you invest up front is going to be greater with the reminders. Just based on the way that it's set up.
Yeah, that's true.
But if you, dear listener, have an answer to this week's PokéPoll question, which is, once again, how do you feel about fewer tickets for events in favor of more Go Passes? You can answer when we post that question on our X or Threads account at GOCast Podcast. You can also respond on the YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Please subscribe. We love you. Leave a comment there. You can also reply to us on Spotify. And if you're a patron of ours in our patron exclusive Discord server, you can also post your answer in the channel we have dedicated to that, which is where we pull most of our responses for the show. And speaking of responses and things and doodads for the show, Mr. Kyle, where are we?
It's time for emails.
Oh, that's right. And a handful of voicemails. Let's start with our voicemails. We've got one from Lady Legend here.
Hi, Chris and Kyle. This is Brittany, Lady Legend 20. After having done both the in-person event in LA and the global event for Go Tour, I just wanted to weigh in a little on my Go Tour global experience compared to LA. One of the things I was looking forward to were the coin boxes. I was excited to see those appear in the in-game shop on Monday during the Road to Kalos event. I was disappointed those weren't in the shop during the LA event. I wish I could have put those in a couple days sooner. There were some boxes in the web store, but I don't think any of us thought they were particularly great.
Nope.
So that was a little bit of a disappointment. As far as the Road to Kalos event, I thought it was really well done. I thought it was fun to go through the different regions every day and see the different Pikachus that you could race for with the fun hats and the legendaries that matched to the region, as well as the special backgrounds if you wanted them. Some people cared about those more than others. I did enjoy the special daily research. I thought it was very attainable to use an incense, do a raid, and I think it was catch Pokemon, but whatever the third task was. Just one good excuse for me to open up the game every day and feel like I accomplished something. As far as the just in-person global event during the weekend, I really enjoyed seeing the Furfroos in the wild. That was one of the things I thought was lacking in LA. We did see them inside the park, but we didn't get to see them in the city.
True.
And I know some people value them more than others, but it was fun looking for the trims and the different things. I was disappointed that the special research only allowed you the choice in the global event to pick one trim.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have the opportunity to do a couple of them. I know you trade with other trainers, but not everyone plays with a bunch of people, so I think that was disappointing. But as far as the special research, it was nice to have it be really attainable. You only need to walk 6K to accomplish the entirety of the research, which was very doable in 2 days. The raids were, a bit lackluster in my opinion. I know the megas, there were certain ones you could do each day and varied by hours, so those were set up fairly well. But as far as the legendaries and Honage and the different things popping, you just didn't know when they were going to, which is tough in a big group. I thought the 10K eggs for the global event, they weren't very prevalent and they weren't hatching a lot. We spun a lot of 5Ks instead of 10Ks and things were a bit disappointing.
Yeah.
We would like to see a little more special research, more collection challenge, more purpose to the game. But we did have a lot of fun. I thought it was overall a weaker event, but still fun. You'll still catch us playing Pokemon. And thanks for just a fun time and a fun week, everybody. Shiny vibes all. Brittany, Lady Legend.
Yeah, so it is weird because like the global version is weaker version of the global, but this year's version of this event was weaker overall. We kind of all felt. So yeah, the critiques are definitely valid. I don't know.
One major one that did stand out that Brittany mentioned, I don't think we really got to say because we didn't really talk about global very much, was the Furfrou research.
Yeah.
It was, I feel, not clear for the event details before it started that you were only going to get to pick one trim to go for.
Yeah.
And that, like, I saw that when I went out to play, and it doesn't affect me personally, but I was like, wait, what? That's not cool.
That is a bit of a bummer.
That's not how this read at all.
Yeah, and I mean, you can get a good one, but I mean, I feel like most people chose Pharaoh.
Yes. Which ironically probably made like Kabuki rarer or something around our neck of the woods.
Definitely. So yeah, I would agree. Again, boils down to communication being a sticking point for that one. But yeah, the eggs were rough, man. It's always so tough going from the in-person event to the global. I think like GoFest has in the past succeeded in differentiating themselves enough because it's still been structured in a way that you still can make reasonable expectations, right? As opposed to the in-person event. But Tour, especially this year, did not feel that way. So
yeah.
Yep. So, Kyle, I mean, now that you've had some time away from it, that was your first live tour event. Would you do another live tour event?
I mean, yeah, I definitely would never not do a live event if I can swing it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, but like, do you feel like it was worth the travel and stuff to go to that one?
Definitely not. No.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, I mean, I still had a good time, ignoring the fact that I did not feel good and all of that.
Yeah.
It was still a good time. The event itself was not particularly great, but it was fine.
Yeah.
But like, if I have to factor in the fact that I could pay that amount of money, go to that event, or pay that amount of money and go to a GoFest, it's not even a question that every single GoFest that I've been to has been better, even the weaker ones. So,
yeah.
I definitely would be like, yeah, I'd totally do that again. But I don't feel like if I miss it, I'll be like, man, I can't believe I didn't get to go to that. I feel like for GoFest, like I didn't get to go last year, which was a big bummer.
Yeah, so. No, GoFest is a difference. I feel like it's a different story altogether.
And I've never been to a Safari Zone, although I would love to if they hosted one that's reachable for us.
Yeah, I mean, technically things are reachable. We just don't have our passports.
No, that's not reachable. That the price to go is like 3 times as much as it to go to somewhere in the country.
That's true. So, that's true. And the idea of traveling anywhere out of country right now for us is a difficult thought.
Traveling out of country to us is also a difficult thought. So it goes both ways, unfortunately.
Yes,
anyways.
Oh, we have more voicemails. Thank you very much, Britt. Here's one from Kevin Red Bull.
Hey, Chris and Kyle. Kevin Red Bull here. I just wanted to call you guys real quick and say that the early bird tickets for GoFest just went live, and I have made my purchase. I will be at Chicago GoFest for the 10-year anniversary this year. I'm so looking forward to it. And this time I'll make sure to give you guys a full Red Bull, not just an empty Red Bull can. So, looking forward to seeing you guys. Maybe I'll drop a lucky trinket on one or two of you guys if we get one between now and then. So we can actually get a cool special trade out of it.
Okay.
But shiny vibes all. Hope to see you guys there. Kevin Red Bull, out.
Okay. Yeah, no, that'd be great. I am not doing caffeine, so that would have to be for Kyle. Unfortunately. Kyle, do you drink Red Bull?
Not really. I know a lot of people in my life who do, though.
Oh, sure. Have you, I mean, with the name of Kyle, you really can't be doing that. Have you ever been an energy drink guy? Have you ever had like a Monster or anything?
I've never had Monster. I have had Red Bull. I've had different flavors of Red Bull. I don't care for them. Like, it's just...
Yeah, Red Bull kind of tastes... I mean,
in the grand scheme of things, look, I'm already a picky enough eater as it is.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna drink something for like the caffeine, I don't need the caffeine. By the way, I don't need it. Unlike everybody else who like needs it to function, it doesn't do anything.
I'm not weak like the rest of you pathetic worms.
No, look, trust me. If it did something for me, I'd use it. Okay, it doesn't do anything for me.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna drink soda. Like,
yeah, you do. You do. So, like, you do just kind of drink soda,
and like that's fine. Like, I don't.
It's like
need
a hobby for you, man.
Yeah, I don't need a can of Red Bull to get me like through my morning. Like so many baristas I know right now.
No, I can't believe how good of a state your teeth are in based on how much full sugar Pepsi you drink.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you about that. But like every time I go to the dentist, especially lately, which has not been very often, but it's been more often as an adult.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, your teeth are fine. It's not the best teeth I've ever seen, but you're far from the worst.
Yeah, but I mean, like, no cavities, no nothing else.
I mean, I have cavities, but not like, oh my God, there's so many cavities. One or two here and there.
Oh, okay, like a normal amount.
Yeah, a normal amount of cavities.
It's just it's so bizarre to me because I'm not a big sugar person. I've never been a big sugar person. The most sugar I would ever have out of anything was a beverage like a Monster or a Red Bull or something like that. And most of even the sugar-free ones, they just tasted so sweet to me. I just was never really super into it. Black coffee for days, man. And now,
I mean, I've had the Red Bull. Like, my coworkers love to try all the new Red Bulls whenever the new flavor comes out. They'll bring them, and I'll try a little bit of it because they're like, here, try it. And I'm like, this is fine.
Yeah,
like this is fine. This tastes just fine. I'm just not going to go drink it.
Yeah, on purpose. Again, you said you don't really get a feel out of it. I think your tolerance is so high because you just drink Pepsi all the time.
I don't think so, because when I have stopped drinking Pepsi, like for the new year, I stopped drinking Pepsi for 3 months, 1 year.
Jeez,
didn't feel it at all. Like I had one in like April of that year. I was fine. I wasn't tired.
Wow.
I didn't get wired. It's
how old were you?
It's 20.
Oh, it is the ADHD.
Yeah, it's the ADHD, okay? That's a word for me.
You should have led with that. Okay, anyway. That's hysterical. Anyway, don't bring 2 full Red Bulls. Bring one.
Bring one.
I'll give it to Henderson or something.
Yeah.
Henderson will drink it. Anyway, looking forward to seeing you again, buddy. That'll be good. It'll be good to catch up with you, especially after the year you've had that you caught us up on. So it'll be good to see you, man. We have one more voicemail. This is from Pop Rocks Dragon.
Hey, this is the guy who called a few weeks ago about being a big Survivor fan, and I forgot to leave my name. Just call me Pop Rocks Dragon. That is my Pokemon Go YouTube username. But I wanted to know another Pokemon that I really like. I'd love to know your guys' opinion on, and that is Stantler, which I don't believe needed a evolution. I really cannot stand Weirdeer. I think it's pathetic. So I'd love to get your opinion on that. Johnny Bye Stop.
Pathetic.
Ooh. Well, this will be interesting. I think I know where Chris stands on here, but it's be interesting.
Oh, you go first, man.
I think Stantler was fine but forgettable, and I think Wordier is a very good evolution.
Yeah, I couldn't disagree with this listener more. And by this listener, I mean Pop Rocks Dragon, because they gave us their name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I understand I can see where you're coming from. I think this is the wrong Pokemon to pick that fight with. I think there are other better Pokemon that you're like, really, this is the evolution? This is it? I thought it was fine. Yeah,
I mean, I can see why you might not like Wordier, for sure. Especially if you're a big fan of Stantler. But I don't know, it's a pretty natural progression, and it also fixes the weird bulbous butt tail thing Stantler has going on.
The word bulbous butt thing.
Yeah. Yes. Also, the costume Stantler in Go is the one true form Stantler.
Oh, yeah.
You can't convince me otherwise.
Oh, yeah. That's the one world Stantler right there.
So seeing it in a game without that is just wrong.
I'm like,
that's why
is he naked?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like seeing your dog without a collar on. You're like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How dare you? Pathetic? Oh, my gosh. No, I get it. That's fair enough. And we've said more terrible things about Pokemon on this show before that we just really hate or strongly dislike or can't stand a Pokemon. So, you're entitled to that for sure. Hey, I've just never heard anybody hate on Weirdeer before. That's new. It's very new. So good on it. And if this is the reaction you wanted, good job. You got us. You got us. Okay, that's it for our voicemails, which means that we have a couple of emails. I think at least one of these are from a while ago. So just bear that in mind if this is the first episode you've ever listened to for whatever reason. We didn't have our emails the past 2 weeks, so we have a few saved. So Kyle, do you want to take the first one?
All right, the first one's from Lemurio, and I'm ready. I'm ready for this email here. Hi, GOCast, Chris and Kyle. So you definitely hit my inner color Zard that notices far too many minute differences in colors with the Pokemon colors discussion last week. It was so relevant, of course, as I had to pick a team for the Love Cup this week, and digging into the Wikipedia on fandom.com. Okay, it's not Pikachu, but I feel like the official colors may be wrong. but aren't up for a serious debate. So you want to see them go there.
Okay.
I found out that both red and pink are officially colors, just like white, black, and gray, but not orange. This is true, which is very strange.
Don't like that.
I agree.
There are orange Pokemon.
There are orange Pokemon. So I can at least understand that the Love Cup selection of red and pink Pokemon, including an obviously orange Charizard, is just a matter of no better option, as Charizard is more red than blue, black, green, purple, yellow. Well, he's sort of yellow, gray, or brown. I don't know. Charizard, orange is a shade of brown. So
orange is also a shade
brown
of yellow.
Is a shade of orange, is what I meant to say. Sorry. So, like, where's the logic here?
I don't know.
But this leads me to a very important question that had me out hex scanning the main body color of Pokemon from the Pokedex. Namely, how is Crustle red or pink? Look at that thing. It's brown. It's brown and a sort of orange-green, but it's not red or pink. I agree. It's definitely
I would agree.
brown.
Yep.
After scanning maybe 10 questionable choices, but not doing any real stats, I am pretty sure that the saturation of red and the RGB values for each Pokemon relative to the green and blue determines the color it's designated.
That makes sense.
But just because it's a consistent mathematical pattern doesn't mean it makes any logical sense. Jinx's color is her dress, Scrafty's is his pants, and Combusken's is his legs. Sylveon is white with pink tentacles, which people say are bows. No, those grow out of its face. Tentacles. Pink tentacles. Here's some highlights for entertainment. Hang on, we're going to also go back, by the way. Jinx's color is her dress, but Gothita and its line's color is its face. Gothita is purple, not black, and that's crazy. Seaking is red. Okay, maybe some Koi are red. That's okay. Seaking can be red.
It's like a burnt orange.
Seaking is more red than brown in this compared to like a Charizard, I think. But it evolves from red, Golding. That's crazy. Gold is a shade of yellow. Literally, that's in its name. Well, Golding's also not gold, but you know. Anyways. Shiinotic, Gligar, Espeon, and Mewtwo are not pink.
Oh, yeah.
Granted, they are all purple, and look at Shiinotic.
Yep.
Seriously, it's either pink or white. It has zero purple on it, much like Hoopa and Sereni, who are also purple. And this is the second worst one. Munchlax is black. I mean, I've heard it can be black in the main games, but look at it for half a second. It is clearly paler, bluer than Snorlax. Snorlax is blue. Munchlax black? Yes.
Yeah,
I saw that one too.
I don't like that. Yeah. If you start comparing them like this, you're going to lose your mind. But I guess that's the point of this exercise.
Evolution should at least be consistent.
No.
Saying.
The Pokemon categories
if
change,
they don't change,
it's fine. It's fine.
Number one worst color choice, Dragonite is, wait for it, brown.
No.
Like Abra and Decidueye, of course.
No.
Well, hang on. What color?
Yellow.
Yeah.
Yes.
It should be yellow.
It's just yellow. It's just yellow.
You're right. It should be yellow. I forgot that was an option.
Especially in a world where orange is not part of the conversation and yellow is, it's yellow.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
And they say this is a game for kids. Kids who grow up wearing bright orange pants and a hot pink coat, claiming that they're wearing a tasteful brown suit. Note, please read this as being based on real information, but Tone is more of a roast of a trivial thing that seems fun to write. But you know, if they wanted to give us a shiny Solgaleo, I could totally show them what a red Pokemon looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
May your offerings to the Guzzlord for a great Kalos tour be welcomed with open arms and mouths and teeth and more arms. Fox, Lemurio, and my buddy Guzzlord, the greatest Pokemon. Fox, Sparky, Peterson, PhD. I'm here for it. I'm here for the color conversation.
Yeah.
Because it's bad. It's a bad one. We had the whole Volcanion one. I mentioned Volcanion last week, but
hated that every second of that. So I do have to push back on the Sylveon things being tentacles and not ribbons or whatever they said they were. I think I said ribbons. They said something else. Streamers, something else.
Bows.
Okay, so if those are going to be tentacles, then Suicune's ribbons have to be tentacles, and I'm
Correct.
not about
Correct.
that. I'm not about that, unfortunately.
In the grand scheme of things, most of the stuff that you see on a Pokemon is its body, not something extra, unless otherwise very specifically stated,
like Mimikyu or Cubone.
Mimikyu as well.
Yeah,
even if every Pokemon has it, it's
or
still
Komala.
not technically its
That
body.
Koala is optional.
Yes, technically speaking. So the koala keeps all the logs find koalas to carry them.
They do.
It's very impressive.
It's insane, actually. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very, very much, Lemuria, for the email. That was great. We got another one here from Rudy, and this said, "Hi, Chris and Kyle. Started listening in 2024 and finally got the courage to write in. My goals for Go Tour or any big event are usually based on filling the Pokedex. I bought the ticket for last year's Unova Tour specifically to get access to region-locked Pokemon, as that ticket is much cheaper than traveling." Yeah, that's a good point. As well, I recently started working on the Platinum Medal for Mega Pokemon, so this tour is going to be a huge help. The grind to 50 Platinums for level 80, though I've only just hit level 70, is real. Hope you get loads of shinies, Rudy. Yeah, that's a good point. The tickets to a global event is much, much, much cheaper than traveling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Also, that 50 shiny platinum or 50 platinum medals, I'm trying not to count how many I have so I don't have to stress. I'm just like, which ones are the closest that I can think about?
Yeah.
I don't want to know how many I need to do. Just which ones can I do?
Yeah, that's a good way to keep your sanity, for sure.
And I'm never going to get the Rattata or Magikarp medal ever.
I've pretty much given up on focusing those. I don't even know how to constructively do that right now. We don't live near enough water to Magikarp hunt, but I don't even think that would really. I think you kind of have to wait for events for those right now. So those ones, it's you should plan ahead, but only if you know that you need them, but you're trying to avoid that knowledge.
I'm at silver on both of them.
Okay, yeah, that's never happened.
I need 750 Magikarp and 980 Rattata.
Oh my god, dude. I am gold on each, but let me tell you, you know how many Rattata it takes to get to gold?
Yeah, it takes
youngster 300. I'm at 340, 346.
Okay.
Platinum is 1,000.
This is 1,000. It's unreasonable to get to without trading, and that's the last thing we're going to say. We're going to move on to other emails because that's it. Yeah.
Yeah. Big on not trading. Anyway, please read us our last email, Mr. Kyle.
Our last email is from Kitty Serene, and they said, "Kyle, Chris, it's Kitty Serene 42 here again. I just finished the Megapod, so I figured I'd write back. Small update. I did hit level 80.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. On December 20th, actually. So it took me 2 months and 5 days, I believe. Anyway, LA tour was actually not bad this year. Sad I didn't get to see you there again, but I'm planning on attending my first GoFest this year, so there's still a chance. Awesome. Small backstory. I've only been playing for 2 years and maybe a month. I hit level 50 February 1st of 2025, with the XP being my final requirement. I'm currently up to 722 million experience.
Oh my god.
327,000 Pokemon caught and 102 million Stardust. That checks out. You gotta feed those berries to gyms. My berry master medal is up to 146,463.
No, I don't think I gotta do that.
Which is tied with my 98% IV complete Zygarde and 400 cells as my proudest achievement.
Oh,
Get
man.
to it, Chris.
Oh, man.
Shiny background luck to all, especially Mitch, who cooks gravy if they still play.
Oh, they still
Sent from my Go++. They do still play, but not nearly as much because, real life and schooling, it's really important, unfortunately.
Mitch is currently off chasing Mitch's dreams.
Yeah.
So we support and love Mitch here. And if you don't,
succeeding. He's succeeding, by the way. Just to be clear, he is succeeding in chasing those dreams.
Yeah, I should say. Yeah, that kind of sounds like, oh yeah, no, he's in Hollywood trying to make it. No. He's succeeding. He's doing great. Smart guy. Boy, yeah, wow, way to put us to shame. Yeah, remember every once in a while, Kyle and I are like, yeah, we always forget because in our pond we're small fish, but in our local area we're bigger fish as compared to, I guess more like to the common player, right? We play a lot more. But like when we talk to people who listen to the show or other shows that they have or just play Pokemon Go at these live events, answers like this, man, makes us feel real inadequate. Let me tell you, I love it. It's great.
Look, there's awesome, crazy respect. 722 million experience in a little over 2 years is almost a million experience a day.
It's incredible is what it is.
That's crazy. I can't even imagine being able to do that. That's incredible.
Nope. Insane. An insane amount of playing, but massive respect.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love it.
Okay. Anyway, so if you, dear listener, have not an answer, we already did that. If you, dear listener, have an email you'd like to send us or a voicemail, just like these fine folks did, you can send those in to mail@gocastpodcast.com or the voicemail number is 262-586-7717. Visit our website for all things GoCast at GoCastPodcast.com. Follow us on X and Threads and Instagram at GoCast Podcast. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. We're growing over there. It's great. So please be part of that. We'd love for it. Love to see you there. Just GoCast Podcast on YouTube. And if you'd like to help support the show monetarily, you can via Patreon. That's spelled patreon.com/GoCast Podcast. Also, just Google us. We've been blessed by the internet gods. Yep. Okay. Speaking of Elite Trainer patrons, Kyle, did you put your name on this? Are you going to read this week?
It is my turn this week.
Oh, yes. How did you remember whose turn it was last time?
I didn't. I went back three documents while we were talking earlier, and I was like,
nice.
Whoever read it last.
One day I should put all these note documents up for people to look at.
Probably 310 of them. I doubt we have the originals left anymore.
You'd be surprised. I have a lot.
Look, we don't want to talk about what the original formatting of like the first 40 episodes looked like.
It's really not that far off from what it is now, honestly.
Document wise, it's a little different, but
document wise, it's different. Yes. Anyways.
Shout out to Elite Trainers Bo, Daniel, Lori, Michael, Ozzy, Arkham, Marvin, Amimis, Forrest, Thayer, Jason, Justin, Charles, Motters, Lee, William, Brandon, Ethan, Stephen, Nick, our favorite listener, Drew 2, Camo, The Ugly Rock, Jacob, Victoria, Sarah, Laura, Memorandums, Nabil, Tish, Jacob, Matthew, Don, John Paul, Micah, Sean, Dave, Nessicall, Purple Opal, Nurglefon, Beta Ski, Cyprian, Don, Fear the Turtle, Chad, Everdark Raven, Luis, Cole Masato, and Julian.
Yay! Welcome to the end of the long list, Julian. Thank you. All right, and if you would like to be an Elite Trainer tier patron, they are giving at that tier on our Patreon. So go take a look at that. You could also leave us a review. Oh, I was supposed to pull reviews for this episode. Oh, I messed up, guys. I forgot. I'll pull them for next time. So you have more opportunity to leave a review that we may then read on the show. So I have ready access to Apple reviews. I need to do some more research on the other ones, but those ones are there. So, okay. We are going to set some goals, and then we are out of here. We have Score Bunny Community Day in a matter of hours from now, and the Bug Out event coming up next week. So, Kyle's still writing up a couple of his, so I'll go with mine first. I want to keep working on maxing that Schlundo Aegislash. I should probably nickname it so that I don't have to keep saying Schlundo Aegislash, because I don't like that, or Aegislash. I don't like that at all. 20 shiny Score Bunny from today, and then any shiny bug from Bug Out. It could be anything.
All right. There we go. I got it.
Okay. What are you doing?
10 shiny Score Bunny. It's cold outside. I don't want to be going the whole time, probably.
Okay.
And I don't think I'm going to go out to the mall. I'm not going to lie.
No, not going to go hang out at the mall.
No. I don't want to be around people today.
Understood.
I got to evolve a Sylveon for that research.
Yeah, I'm still working on that too, man.
Yeah. So that's a bummer. I'm like 2/3 of the way there, I think. It has to be like 2 full hearts, right, to do it. I know it's 70, but I don't remember how much that actually looks like.
I don't remember either. I think that is 2 hearts, yeah.
And pressurizing progress, because I got to get to that I know you got to walk the Volcanion at step 5, I'm assuming, right?
Yes.
So I got to do that this week. It's a problem. It's terrible.
Pressure
I have
washing.
way too many buddy things now that I need to do because I also have my best buddy, Giratina, I have to work on.
Oh, no. Pressure Rising, it's 6 of 6 is the earn 2 Volcanions exploitable. Sorry,
maybe I
earn 2 candies exploiting with Volcanion. That's what I meant to say. It's your buddy.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. That means I can use a Poffin to probably cheat the last half kilometer if I remember.
Half kilometer?
Well, like cheated at the last half kilometer.
Oh, yeah, he had 12 today, and I used a Poffin, so now I got that credit, yeah.
Yeah. And 250,000 experience.
All right. Well done. Okie dokie. All right. That's it, folks. Thanks so much for listening. We'll see you next week for episode 364. Wow. Until then, shiny vibes, catch all them shiny bunnies. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.